Motherfucker backwards as for man. That's why I screwed the motherfucker up.
Okay, we back. In this part, this segment, we're gonna indulge into what women like to indulge into. We're gonna indulge into feelings, emotions. We're gonna get all of that out from a male perspective. So first and foremost, our word of the day today is humility. Humility means modesty, lacking a pretense, not believing that you are superior to others.
I feel like humility is a good word because I usually like look at a lot of things with humility. Like that's why I don't take things personal. I'm not that big. Like I'm never gonna be thinking like if you just talking about me, I'm not that important that somebody else gonna spend their whole time talking about me. Like I'm not that big. Humility is making yourself smaller than other people. Like taking the time, like I'm not that big that they talking about. I'm not that important to nobody else. You feel me? So that's why I think humility is a good word.
Bro, what you think about humility?
I think everybody should have some in
Some
their
of
life.
those girls that be using all those filters on Facebook need a little
Need a little
humility.
And they ain't talking wild like that's their real face. No.
Say what you think about humility.
For them big backs.
They only do scalpers.
They need to have some humility.
You need to know.
Ain't nobody about to
be quiet.
Ain't nobody about to pick up. Ain't nobody about to pick up.
They be having that certain angle make them look skinny.
Skinny girl.
No, I feel like they need to have humility, knowing that ain't nobody about to be picking their big asses up.
Oh,
You
man.
shouldn't be asking nobody that.
Took it
You
to
need
the
to have
way.
some humble
I'm
pie.
not taking it
First
to
of
the
all,
way.
that's what you need to do. Talking about some big back. You need to get some big back. Put your little ass back.
Shit, little ass back.
That's all I was meant to say.
He might weigh more than you.
He probably can't wait out. If it is, it's all ears.
Our height is just height.
I told y'all let's have that triathlon. See, y'all
All right, man,
messing
what
me up, man.
what
That's
you-
what I'm doing. You talking about me, but y'all come at me.
Humility. What you-
Nigga, I
He
know.
said he's the slowest nigga ever. He said he's the slowest nigga ever.
fuck,
I'll race you too, nigga.
What's it?
No, man, just
Shout out to Joe Harvey.
I want to skip this, but I don't even want to talk to y'all no more.
Cookie.
I don't even want to talk to y'all no more.
So look, I think the best thing about humility, man, like it's a very unselfish trait for you to have, right? And because it's a very unselfish trait for you to have, I feel like that's what makes it one of the more powerful traits that a person can have. Because you literally have to, you know what I mean? I heard a saying, you know what I'm saying? The saying was, a smart man can play dumb, but a dumb man can't play smart,
That's
right?
one of my favorite sayings.
Right, that is one of my favorite
I said
sayings too.
that's why I love my job. Like when I go to my job, I'm like, I really don't have to use my brain here. So like it's really like that's why I love my job, because I don't have to use my brain here. Like it's someplace I can just go. It's like I could do like a machine. Like I don't gotta use. It's no brain power. It's all easy.
Most.
So I say that to say, like, I say it I said it in one of my songs before, and somebody, you know what I mean, somebody asked me about it. I don't sell myself short. I just humble myself tall. And the point of that being is, like, the more I humble myself, it might be the less that you think of myself, but it's the depths that I got that allow me to do that. You know what I'm saying? To make another person feel like they're the bigger person in the situation. Like, I don't got no problem doing that. And the reason why I don't got no problem doing that, because I love sociology, I love studying people. So it's like, if you somewhere and you got an audience, and I know good and well, let's just say you somewhere, you rapping, you feel me, and your audience is feeling you or whatever, blah, blah, and they asking anybody else to rap, blah, blah, blah. My humble is, I'm not gonna get up there and rap. Why? Because I'm not gonna steal your shine, let you shine. Like, why I gotta steal your shine by trying to big myself up? So I feel like that's not only is it a great trait to have, it's a powerful trait in your toolbox that a lot of people don't use, but if they learn how to use it, I feel like it will bring a lot more unity and togetherness amongst people when, you know what I'm saying, when you're able to take yourself out the equation on purpose. Like, we do it here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this works because everybody has the humility to take themselves out of it sometime and let another person speak, let another person have that platform. And I think that's what this does. And for anybody that watches and thinks that we just up here and just be talking because we feel like we it, No, we're up here talking, giving our perspective, but at the same time, we know it's not about us. It's a, you know what I mean? It's a bigger picture, and that when you see the bigger picture, it's easier for you to humble yourself, in my opinion. So, in speaking on being humble, because being humble comes apart in this. How do you handle conflict?
So that's what, like, I think of humility, like, that's how I handle conflict. Like, I take myself out of whatever the situation is, like, what else does this person got going on that could cause them to come into an issue with me? Like, I don't really, like, put myself in an issue because it's like, I'm not good at handling conflict. Like, you want to argue, I'm going to punch you. And then you want to fight, and then I'm going to go somewhere else. So it's like, it's always easy for me to take myself out of the situation, like, just to, I'm going to try to resolve conflict any way I can if I can. But I'm not ducking no smoke, like, at all.
So the way I deal with it is at first I try to just de-escalate everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm a de-escalate, I'm always on defense, I'm never on, you know what I'm saying, trying to force my will on some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I more or less, like he said, try to more or less put myself in their shoes, like, you know what I mean, alright man, like, cool out, you know what I'm saying? But if it goes further than that, then, you know.
I don't give a fuck. I try to avoid any conflicts and people that's like me. I don't care if you ain't got shit, like I ain't got shit. If you rich, I'm trying to punch you in your throat. So I just rather just, you know, leave people alone. You know, find you some hobbies. It's best if you want to avoid conflicts where you don't have to deal with them. But if you do deal with a conflict,
20 games of Madden.
it might happen. Breathe 3 times. Walk away. You know, so the word excuse me, sorry,
Could go a long way.
man, excuse me. You know, just excuse me.
You're right, man.
So, here's another question then. Why don't most men have time for a relationship? Or why don't you feel people got time for a relationship? And if you can't answer for others, why don't you have time for a relationship?
I feel people nowadays don't really have time for relationships because a lot of people are trying to get careers going, things going. You know what I'm saying? More emotion because a relationship takes a lot of time, effort, you know what I mean, energy. And you know, when you're trying to put all your energy into something right now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't handle that. Oh, maybe I can try to make it peaceful for them to do what they need to do. A lot of people can't understand.
Okay, so you gave me in general, now give me personal. Why you ain't got time for a relationship?
Me personally, it's just like I said. I'm one of them people. I want to travel the world. I want to do stuff. I don't want to be stagnant in one place. You know what I'm saying? And that's not has nothing to do with nobody else. This is just how I feel. This is just something that's always just been burning in me, just to want to be here, be on the stage, be outside. So that's why right now it's not I can be, you know, here for you, and plus everything's about my children. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really be no
Real?
boyfriend.
Well, I feel like the number one reason why people just don't want to be in a relationship nowadays and stuff like that is because people just be hoes, you know what I'm saying? Just hoeing. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the number one reason. It's like, niggas just be, you know what I mean? Everybody, and I ain't saying, I say men and women, they just be hoeing, you know what I mean? Loyalty has diminished over the years, for sure. So, then the number two reason definitely is because you got the wrong people trying to match up and make some shit work that ain't supposed to be
trauma.
That true match show
You know
was
what I
the
mean?
realest.
So yeah, I just feel like that being a hoe and then mixed with like you out here searching for the wrong part, you in the wrong area. You need to get somebody more your stilo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why people.
I feel like a lot less people have time for relationships that are in relationships that they don't got time for. Like I feel like, I mean, there is some people that have time for relationships, but I feel like there's you need a lot of time for yourself.
Yeah.
Like I feel like relationships are a lot. They were like how he said they require a lot of energy. I feel like it just be draining. Like I know some motherfuckers in relationships. Motherfuckers wish they wasn't. Like it's
Why don't you just bring up? I mean,
Just pull up. Pull up to the house and sit in your car like,
we dying to live a life like mine. People that's in relationships dying to live a life like they don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to have to answer to somebody all the time. Like I feel like a relationship. I feel like I mean relationships are cool. I'm not against relationships, but they just take time to develop and to grow. Like I feel like the reason why I'm not in a relationship is because I feel like it's hard to. I don't feel like it's right for a female to grow with me, and I feel like I'm growing right now. So I feel like I'm not in the space where I could say I'm stagnant, and this is just where I'm gonna be my final stage.
So, this is what
you can't take nobody to be like, you know, babe, I'm finna shoot out to New York. Blah, blah, blah. All right, come on, let's go.
What you mean?
Like I'm on where is like not like you're my girlfriend, but at this point to where we doing it together, growing.
I can't expect nobody to grow at the same pace I'm growing at. I'm growing at a different. I can't expect somebody to grow at my level. That's a lot to expect. I'm waking up and going. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing push-ups, reading, bro. I can't expect nobody to just wake up and be there like that.
grown nigga shit.
To wake up at 4 o'clock and do push-ups.
Grown nigga shit.
And reading, like reading a book and reading my book. Like I'm going to different
You
space,
read
bro.
books.
So I can't. I feel like that's
Everybody read books.
He gotta. What he's saying is he gotta. Somebody gotta be
But
on the
if you
same
got a
type time.
grown
he
woman who be like, oh, babe gets up, she gets up. You
But
know,
not everybody's
Them
doing
280
it. It's
ladies is
hard to
not
find that.
getting up and working out in the morning.
First of all, where are you talking? Yes, they is, because some of them like to make a good.
No, look though. So
Healthy
that's the thing.
breakfast.
The only ones I respect. Like when I go to the gym, when I see them big women that's in the gym, I respect them a lot more. It takes
First
a
of
lot
all,
more.
they don't care about your motherfucking respect, boy. They in there getting ready for the summer. They ain't worried about
Get
you.
right for me.
No, they not.
Listen, I be seeing them up on the bikes.
No, they not worried about
But
you.
I respect them more because it takes a lot more for them one of them to get to the gym.
I always tell them, if you don't need to get to the gym, put a trash bag on, walk up.
It's
down.
not about the weight. It's about being healthy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If
She making a whole bag of
that's what I'm
bacon
saying.
in one sitting every day.
I'm with it.
That's what I'm saying.
I eat all that bacon.
You and her.
Yeah.
So,
Hungry niggas.
so I'm
Sweat it. And I'm gonna sweat it off of it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of somewhere where Buck is at with it when it comes to a relationship, and the reason why I feel like I don't want a relationship is because I feel like I'm not relationship material. And the reason, hold on, wait.
I got my little baby. You know
I'm
what I mean?
explaining
Love my
though.
boo.
Listen, I'm explaining it. The reason why I say I'm not relationship material is because what I've started to do, you know what I'm saying, and it's later on in life, you know what I'm saying, like it's later on in life and time don't wait for nobody, but now what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to feel like, yo, accountability of myself is I gotta grow, I need to be here. And since I need to be here and I'm in my growth process, right? So, for example, whatever your favorite food is, let's just say your favorite food is pizza, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the dough, you got the sauce, and you got the cheese, right? So together, when it comes together, yes, that makes a great slice of pizza if you do it right. Me, I feel like the ingredient or the part that I bring to it, I'm not in my best, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta let dough rise. I ain't rose yet to my best ability to say, okay, I'm ready to be a part of somebody's pizza, or I'm ready to be a part of somebody. So because I feel like I got some steps that I need to get to, I feel like I'm not boyfriend material because I don't feel like I'm on a status to say, hey, I'm at a place where now I'm cool with being a boyfriend and being who I am.
But being that you said that, could you skip to the next thing? You should start with that next situation about, so you being in a phase like that where you're not ready for to be in a relationship. What responsibility do you owe to the females that you entertain to say like you're not in a, what do you owe them?
So what I owe to a female when it comes to being in a relationship, I have to be willing to.
No, I'm saying you said you're not ready to be in a relationship, but you still talk to females or
Right. Yeah.
what do you owe them, or like what should they what can they expect out of you?
What they can expect out of me is the truth. Like what you can expect out of me is the truth, not me saying like, bro, because I'm just different. I feel like I could love somebody and I could really love you. You know what I'm saying? As a person, I could really love you. But if I know that what you are looking for and what you are trying to get from me, that I'm not at that space yet, then I'm gonna let you know that I'm not at that space yet. I'm not saying that we gotta stop talking or continue to grow, whatever, but I'm not. See, the problem I have with it is the label, right? Because when you put a label on something, then they expect something else. It's a t-shirt, right? Cool. When you put the Gucci label on there though, it's different.
It gotta come different quality.
It's a different thing, right?
Quality.
It's different than grabbing a t-shirt from the mini mart. You feel
But
me?
some people can't take what you just said.
Go ahead. So, all right. So you go ahead. What's your take on it? So, what do you think as a single? You're single. What's your what do women? What can they respect?
What he said. I'm not.
This is what he said.
I'm not like. I can't be your man. I'm not boyfriend material. I'm not. It's just.
But I understand.
Like,
I don't mean it.
Like I'm a scorn. Just don't give a
It's
fuck.
That's not what he said.
It's the
But
humility.
what he said, like I can love you as a person. Like
It's the
I
humility
love-
for me as well. The humility for me as well is me saying this. Listen, I see where you at and I see what you on. And you deserve, let's just say you're on level 6 and you deserve somebody else on level 6. Well, guess what? I'm at 4. And if you're willing to wait for me to get to 6, then it's gonna go. But if you're not waiting for me to get to 6, then I'm letting you know right now, I'm on 4. So you're either meeting me at 4, meeting me at 5, whatever, if you want this to work. If not, I'm going here, I'm going to a 6, I'm going to 6, 7, 8, I'm going up, but right now, it's not that. But you know why? Because right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, my whole life, bro, has always been about other people for me. I'm in a phase right now, and I'm just keeping it 100. Jail did that to me. I'm in a phase right now because that was the first place in my life that I had to worry about myself. And I had to worry about nobody else. It was all about worry about myself. Not do this for this person or do this for that person or do this so these people can do this. I was always trying to be somebody to help others. You know what I'm saying? And just cool with being the person that helped others. When I went to jail, it said, I don't know none of these niggas. I don't owe none of these niggas nothing. All I gotta do is come in here, do my time, and I could go home. So when I got in there, it was like, I gotta worry about me. So like Buck said, he's on a different type of regimen. In jail, I had a different type of regimen. Bro, I get up 6 o'clock in the morning, get a shower. You know what I'm saying? After I get a shower, read my Bible, go to work. Go to work. I'm at work all day. Lunchtime come, bro. Before it's lunchtime, I'm reading my Bible again. Go to lunch. Get off of work, read my Bible again. Before I go to drink, go to bed, I go to the little local Bible study that they having in this drink. Bro, now, like, that's why when people say, now when they see me now, it'd be like, I had this thing and I said it, that I got a lot of people that I would consider more than homies. But a lot of them shake my hands because they knew me, not because they know me. That's the difference. You knew me, you knew of me, you knew who I was, but right now you don't know me. And you don't know me because I don't know me. Because I'm transitioning into something that I never was before. So that's the difference. Is like, while I'm transitioning, I don't want to try to grab somebody and transition them into where I'm going because I don't know where I'm going. So I don't want to lead you blindly. So that's why I'm saying when it comes to relationship, I'm not the material because where I'm going, you might not be able to come.
See, I feel like where I'm going, I don't want to force it on nobody.
Right.
Like, I don't want to force nobody to read. I go to Bible study. I don't want to force you to go to Bible study. I don't want to force nobody to go to church. I feel like I can't force my lifestyle on nobody. Like, as far as me, what I think as a single man that I entertain females, what do I owe them? I feel like the truth. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you about anything. I could give you a good time. You gonna smile a lot around me, but I can't promise you the world. I can't give you my life. I can't tell you that I'm gonna stop and think, hey, I wonder how this gonna feel before I do this. I'm not in that space where I'm willing to do that. Like, I'm going to do what makes me feel good at the moment. Like, I'm not willing to put every choice on hold to make you feel better. And that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to just tell you the truth. That's all I got for you, the truth.
So I'll ask you this, it kind of answer a couple questions. Do you think there's a difference between a single man and a single woman?
I'm starting with me, or you want to
Yeah.
start with? Yes. I feel like a single woman. No, I don't. I don't really feel like there's a difference. I feel like depending on what stage that both of them are at, like coming fresh out of a relationship, I feel like both of them need a lot of alone time to find out who their self is. Because being in a relationship for so long, I feel like you have a different identity. Your identity starts to morph into that other person. So I feel like coming out of being single, both of them need to spend a lot of alone time finding out who they is, what they like.
I do think there is a difference.
Thank you.
You got me off
Come on
guard.
with your own answer. Don't steal his answer either. No. You tell us what's the difference.
I
then.
was listening to him.
Tell us what's the difference. No, what's the difference?
He was talking. So
No, it's your turn.
Man.
I just means you don't have no reason behind what you're about to say.
I was listening to this brother.
Go ahead.
Good brother.
Hey, I love you, boy.
I love
He was wrong.
Hey, no, but I feel
Got the cat. Oh, man. I had to bring it on you.
Y'all are crazy.
shit. Look,
You wrong,
heart attack.
buddy.
Anyway,
Elizabeth, I'm coming to show you.
right, here coming Elizabeth. Like, god damn. But you was quick with that motherfucker. You been practicing, huh, boy?
Ain't no doubt. I can't wait to get my answer, but
Alright.
go ahead.
I got you. No, I feel like the only difference between like single men and single women is like the mentality. I feel like single men, they more or less when they say I feel like single women be like wanting like they like if I'm going like be anything with anybody, I'm gonna be something with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like single men kind of just mindlessly, more or less.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I feel like what he's saying for the most part is like a man goes into the situation of like he might go into a situation like I'm just trying to hit or you know what I'm saying like I'm just trying to chill. That female's coming to a situation like I'm trying to establish
I'm
something.
single with trying to.
I'm trying to establish
Single
something. with
I'm
somebody.
single, so if I'm gonna be chilling with you or some shit like that, like this shit better go somewhere. I'm not trying to waste my time. I feel like niggas be wasting time.
You got niggas out here like that.
Come on, Lord. Go ahead. Come on.
As I said, there is a difference. Like, you can't be out here like a nigga, like you said, just want to be out here hitting shit. And if you're out here hitting shit,
Why not?
because you can end up in a circle of men that find out like, oh, you done fucked 4 of them, and you meet the 5th one without even knowing it. He know these 4 niggas, and this dude might be a good dude, great dude. You love this dude. But then he get around his homies and he bring you around and everybody like, yo, that's that bitch, bro. This the now. So there is a difference.
Whose fault is
Boy,
that?
you light in the ass, but your hand heavy as shit. Don't get tapping me like that.
Big power. You know what I'm saying?
Whose fault? Whose fault is that?
That's crazy. for being out here like out. That's when you know I've been really listening to a lot of females be like, oh, when a dude be out here.
Do you listen to me though about accountability? Cause that's the dude's accountability for not vetting a chick out. You gotta know where your chick come from. If you feel some type of way to know.
How many niggas meet a girl and just automatically go to their homies like, yo, you been fucking her? You fucked her? You
I don't
fucked her?
feel no type of way about it. It's not coming wrong like that.
9 times out of 10, when you been kicking it with a bra for a little while, you don't really want to. You know when you done been through a lot of relationships, you don't want to fuck it up.
Nah,
You don't
you
want
gotta
to
vet those
you don't
situations out.
like he said, you don't want to put a label on it. You done vetted it out. You done seen that she's not like this all over Facebook. She's just one of the females. When she go out, she just like to drink. And when it comes to it, she a single female. She want to take niggas back to the crib and fuck. Nobody's saying nothing wrong with that.
That's
But
not
the
all
fuck-
single females.
I'm saying the difference is in this one woman who took these 4 niggas home on separate occasions was all homies. She didn't know. But the 5th one she met, she liked, they started dating, everything going good, come find out.
So that's why women can't do
was
that.
a home. That's why females don't
Because that's what happened if the dude
You
did
don't
the same
know.
thing.
You
What happened if
might
the dude did the same thing?
You know niggas don't care. And
Right.
9 times out of 10.
So what if that female
What if the
doesn't care?
fifth female was the one?
Was the one.
And now he can't get it.
Alright. And then you gonna look for the, because you already know what type of females you looking for. You got.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm too high for this shit. I don't know what's going on.
He don't know.
I make perfect sense.
I'm not
listen.
saying you don't make sense. There's just a lot of.
So here's the thing. Like you said what you said, but I get what you're saying with that scenario, or you're saying like female will be look different than a guy will be look different in that scenario. But what we're asking you is
There's a difference
from
between
the jump.
a man being single and a woman.
No,
being
I'm
single,
asking you
girl.
from the jump. Coming straight out the door. Here's a house right here and a house right here. They both come outside. They're both single, coming outside for the first time. What's the difference between them two? Forget going to the club and doing all of this and doing all of that. When they step out that door, what's the difference between one being single and the other being single?
That one can be out here slinging and dingling, and one don't need to be
That
laying on
takes
their back,
scenarios.
stuffing and fucking in
No,
the
sorry.
car.
So you saying that a man can be a hoe and a woman can't? Is that what you're saying? The difference between being a hoe?
I didn't say she can't be a hoe, but there's gonna come consequences of you being that hoe. I promise you. Now nobody.
I'm asking you a question. Is that what you're saying? You saying that the man can be the hoe, the woman can't?
There's gonna be consequences.
I'm not asking you what they're going to be. I'm asking you.
I
Is
just
that what you're
answered.
saying?
Yeah.
Are you saying that that is the difference?
So how can that be the difference? That takes circumstances and things
No,
happening.
I'm saying, but you don't think that we get judged by being hoes too?
First of all, a man is the hoe from the jump.
What?
Wow.
How?
Whoa.
It don't work
Bro,
like that.
nine times out of
I'm not
10,
the hoe.
I'm not the hoe either.
No,
You the hoe. Hoe ass niggas like that.
smooth prostitute.
Nigga said a smooth prostitute. He's taking that 40.
That's crazy.
I need 80.
I need 80. Oh.
But no, listen, my man's serious,
Go
man.
ahead. Go be serious for a second.
He turning red. Kill me right now.
You got it.
Bro, fuck me out. There is a difference. I'm
Why
trying to
not?
tell you, bro.
You don't think we get judged for being hoes? I had a chick that I never really thought about
You
like
know
this,
something? There's a difference in a nigga being a hoe or the nigga that fuck a couple of females that done spread the word, hey girl, he, you know what I'm saying, this and this and this. That's not intense about a nigga. And niggas be talking about, yo, I fuck this bitch, and then niggas, it is the difference, bro. There's
It's
a,
not,
bro.
Because you being like, I know it's a difference because the quality of female that accepts you. There was this one chick I was talking to, and she like, why? Like, I'm not gonna hide that. If someone comes up and she asks me, I'm not gonna tell her, but I'm like, if she comes up like, hey, did you mess with this? Yeah. And she's like, why? Like, why do you have to? I'm like, why not? And she like, because like, it's exclusivity. She like, there's some females that want to be able to say, my boyfriend ain't been there.
Mm-hmm.
That matters. That counts.
Yeah.
So there is a difference. We're not allowed to be hoes either.
Everybody should stop hoeing. Kinda.
I'm just saying, you keep it up, keep hoeing.
If you ain't got it in you, you do what you gotta do.
That's what you're gonna end up with.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's what you're gonna end up with.
But if you can hold it down. That's what I'm gonna say.
So, in this
Push a
sense,
piece.
in this sense of, you know what I'm saying, like with relationships, how we were talking about it, what if any relationship advice would you give your kids?
Me? It depends on. I got sons and daughters. So on my sons, I wouldn't give them relationship advice. I would just give them people advice, how to treat people, how women should be treated. Like I wouldn't. My sons aren't like me, and they don't. I wouldn't even want them to be like me. I would let them deal with women on their own accord. Let them figure it out on their own. I would just tell them how to treat women. Treat women how you want somebody to treat your sister. How you want somebody to treat your mom. And like my daughters, I'm already practicing stuff with my daughters now. So it's like I'm showing them how to treat me. So it's like I don't feel like I'm gonna have a problem with them. Like I feel like girls go for men like their dads. So I treat my daughters, I'm gonna treat them up high, treat them a certain way. If I have women around them, I'm gonna treat them a certain way. And I feel like for them, their relationship advice is gonna be the stuff I show them. If I have a woman around them, I'm gonna treat them like in tip-top shape. Like I'm not gonna never bash their moms. Like they're gonna see like I'm gonna be hold women to high standards. Like I'm gonna hold them up higher. So it's like I feel like that's gonna be their standard. They're not gonna accept anything other than that.
So what you're saying is, basically, from what I get from what you're saying is, for my sons, I'm gonna guide their choices. For my daughters, I'm gonna show them the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Bro.
I feel like I just gotta give them all the textbook. I gotta teach them all. You know what I'm saying? Just how to navigate, more or less. I don't feel like I can give them, because like you said, like when you're in a relationship or some stuff like that, like sometimes some things you do have to figure out yourself. But just in the dating world, since it's such a treacherous world out here nowadays, I feel like I need to give my daughter the game. I need to give her the blueprint. All right, he gonna say this, he gonna say that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The whole shebang. And same thing for my son. I feel like, hey, let me tell you something, young. You know what I'm saying? She gonna say this, she gonna say that. That don't necessarily mean that. That don't necessarily mean this. I feel like I can, you know what I mean? Just give them a guide, but you know what I mean? You can't really just tell them exactly what's gonna happen, because every person's different. So
Right.
your experiences ain't gonna be their experiences.
Same what you tell your kids.
I agree with both of them, you know, same old, just like my sons, like I feel like I would have to talk to them more, you know, about relationships, about what it is and what type of women, and you know what I mean, how to spot a hoe.
So
You know.
just off of that, I'm gonna interject another question before we get to this point, and I just want a yes or no. So, does your advice come from the turmoil and the pain and the anguish that you dealt with relationships, or does it come from a in general place?
In
So
general?
so choose one. I say yes or no, but is it in general or is it coming from
in general,
your
because
place?
I'm a people's person. So it's easy for me to read people and know like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Because I come off as a, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to pick up like these are the type of people you want to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter is cool. They, you know, I open doors. You know what I'm saying? Treat them like women, young ladies. So this is, like Buck said, this is how you supposed to be treated. Like, and you see how I treat my mama. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But
So,
know,
Braille, same thing for you. Is it coming from in general, or is it coming from what you dealt with in the past when you give that advice?
Both.
Both.
That's what I'm gonna say too, both. Because I feel like turmoil is not such far as like towards me. It's for my turmoil, like the person I've been towards the world. Like I feel like I didn't have like a lot of humility dealing with people in the world all the time. Like I was a lot harsher on the world than I should have been.
I say both because the simple fact is, I know I said his situations may not be like my situations, but they very much so might be exactly like my situations.
Right. You would use your situations as
Yeah.
examples if it follows on the same
Yeah, I
thing.
seen this one before, son. Don't fall for that shit.
it ain't even. But talking about like and now I changed it both because it won't even just be about relationship, friendships too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause now that you made me think, like all my kids, they are like me, like nice.
So
people.
what do you teach your kids about friendship? How do you teach them about going about making friends? How do you?
Like if they wouldn't do it for you, like you would do it for them, that's not your friend. First of all, second of all, they throw it up in your face all the time. It's not your friend. And third of all, they're not looking for nothing in return. No thank you, no praise, no nothing, because that's really a friend.
I like that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's because
Bro,
I really have friends.
I believe you.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
what do you teach your daughter about making friends? Like how do you feel like that?
oh, see, you went to the daughters now. Don't give a fuck.
I didn't know. He only has a daughter, bro. What are you talking about?
You clicked the switch. I thought we were talking about sons.
So you teach your son and daughter different things about making friends?
Oh, my daughters, you ain't gonna need no motherfucking friends. You got your daddy, you got your brothers, and you got your mama.
Go ahead, bro, man.
You got your aunties and your grandma. You don't need none
Nah,
of these bitches, bro.
I just try to tell her more or less, like, if they show you the same respect, you know what I'm saying, then, you know what I'm saying, be nice, be kind, you know what I'm saying, you try to show respect back. I'm big on respect, and then just I'm teaching my daughter how to be a leader for real, so I just don't be following after people, you know what I'm saying, lead your own way. I don't care what them kids is doing. If them kids follow behind you, you know what I'm saying, I know I'm teaching you the right way, so it's like, yeah, them could be your friends.
That could go a couple ways. Cause my dad always told me like, he didn't tell me don't get in trouble. He said don't get in trouble following behind nobody.
You feel
So it's like I
That's
know
what
he
I-
headed
that's
to
what I be
Rico,
meaning, though.
but just don't be on no Rico and you be like second or third in command. You can be head of the joint,
Yeah.
like so that can go different ways. But
So
like
that moment, like even when you go there, like that's a perfect transition because that sounded so toxic.
no, hold on. I'm gonna tell you about how I teach my daughters about my kids about friends though. So my daughters, I got daughters like 13 and my other daughter's 12. So I teach my daughters about friends. I feel like
Oh, hump that little fella here. Said 13 then 12.
you got a 17 and 18-year-old.
No, I was 19 and 17.
That's the same. And then a 2-year-old
They
and a
grown.
1-year-old.
5 and 1.
And a 2-year-old and a 1-year, 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. And you gonna call me a humping fella?
Look at that.
We got the same amount of kids.
Yeah, we got the same amount of kids, but you just did the age. That age was crazy. You said 13.
I had 3 kids back to back.
Humping.
You got the same amount of kids.
No, I went Duke Duchess. Duke Duchess is 19 and 17.
And then you waited up to the old enough to have kids, then you want to have more kids.
No, I said that. I look in the bus. I look in the mirror.
You know what I did? I had my kids back to back. So I had diapers one time. Everybody was in diapers back to back. Everybody walked back to back. Everybody came out of everything.
That's smart as fuck.
You ain't, boy, come on. That's fine. That research from being teaching that shit, bro.
He didn't say he was out here humping. Look.
But I teach my daughters that I know a lot of females, and I know how it is. Like females, I teach my daughters that you gonna go through friends. Females, they lose friends, they fall off friends, they come back, they go. Don't take it personal. I like don't force a friendship. I just tell my daughters like let friendships come and go. Somebody fall out with somebody, don't get in nobody's business. Little girls get messy. Stay away from that stuff. You be cool with everybody and keep on the up and up, and like that shit gonna work out for them. Like my sons, like I let them thug. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I let my sons really figure the world out. And if you need me, come holler at me. I'm in the back. Like I really just let my sons figure the world out on their own.
I'm gonna teach my son shit like little petty shit. Like yeah, if he got dirty fingernails, don't fuck with him. If his
See, I
breath
can't
stink,
teach my son stuff like that. The stuff I was doing my son's age, like it doesn't. It wasn't even registered. My son's like really a kid. Like I was keeping a pocket knife. When he's 10 years old, I was having a pocket. All right, this is story time. So I don't know how old was I when I was living in the projects, but when I was in New Jersey, we had moved in the projects. So we living in the projects, bro. I was just a different little kid. Like I found some gold teeth one time outside. Somebody's front, the whole set of them. Now I had to be like 8 or 9. I go talk to my uncle. We feel me. At this time, I don't know who had. It had to be a rapper with gold teeth. I wanted gold teeth. So I found these. It was something in the project. I found these joints. We take them to my uncle. He like go put them in the microwave. Put some rubber alcohol on them and put them in the microwave with bull on them. You be clean, like you be good after that. I'm walking around with these joints in my mouth. These joints big as hell. I'm 8, 9 years old, bro. Somebody else gold teeth in my mouth. So and I looked though. So I get my sister. She like I'm talking to my sister. I'm like, here, why don't you try these in? I put them just in her mouth. Sister dropped down the sewer. I was pissed like it was mine. Even the squirrel was like, what the hell? I swear to you, I had to be like 8 or 9 years old, bro.
Bro, you was bad. He spent like 2,000 on them, dog.
On everything.
Man, I was bad. Like I was that. See, like I couldn't let Duke be bad. Like you gotta be good. King, he just on his own. Like
My son, he's really like a
he
kid.
just
I was
demon spawn. Like I can't even.
We just had to be too. We had to be too old, too fat.
Yeah, like I was like that's what I was saying. Like before there was a gun. Like I used to have a bat under my bed. My dad bought me a Ken Griffey bat. I get into it with somebody. I'm going home and get my bat. I'm pushing my mattress up, bringing this bat out, coming out crazy. Like I'm really coming crazy. Like
kept a can in the sock in the pocket.
the one time, so I don't know where Moocher was living at when we lived in the projects, but I got an older girl cousin, but she's a female. But like when it comes to boys, it was just me. Like so I'm like the oldest cousin. Like I got a girl cousin, but I'm here. You feel me? She got into it with some girl at the park. You feel me? And I don't know if she pushed her, they fought, or whatever it was. So I go to the crib. I'm telling you, when shit pop, nigga, I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to the crib to get my bat. So once they get to fighting, I break right to the crib. Boom. I'm going upstairs. We live on the 3rd floor. I'm running upstairs. I put my mat, get my bat. I come back out. When I come back out, she jumping double dutch. She about to, they do a little jump before they jump in. Crack her ass. Boom, boom, boom. My mom, when I come to the crib, they see me come in the crib and run out the crib, so they coming out behind me.
Wait.
You don't have to wait. Exactly, exactly what happened.
The girl and your cousin,
They got into a fight.
they already fought.
Yeah,
So when the fight was over,
yeah,
all just done.
yeah,
You still went upstairs and got your bag to come outside and crack the girl?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were fighting. As soon as they started fighting,
Yeah,
he
they
went
went
to
fight
go
when
get
I
the-
left.
He went to go
When I
get
came
the
back, they was
bag.
already done. Yeah, when I
So-
came back, they was done.
Your cousin won, right?
Nah, they didn't win. It don't even matter like that. Like the type of like, it don't matter like that. It's like where I come from is different. Like
Everybody got to fight.
yeah, so it's like when we fight, we fight. Like you can fight. Like I probably man,
No,
I can't even tell you how many
it's
fights
me.
I've been
It's
in.
me.
Like I'm
I
really
just
in mad fights, but it's people from my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna fight the people I grew up with. So it's like.
Oh God!
But they not letting nobody else fight. We not fighting nobody
Yeah,
else.
we-
So it's like that's how I grew up. So it's like I've been in mad fights.
In
I
the
probably
other
lost a lot
block
of
is
them.
getting it, but around the radius of our little street is us. We gonna bang it in the yard, sisters, brothers. We all gonna do it. But you come outside this look.
Who won that fight?
Man.
You and the D'Ambrosia dude.
We're not even gonna.
I never heard of that. How'd you get to that?
Bro,
Fighting, I just wanted to know.
Cause bro, he should never disrespect the Alexandrian, bro.
Well, that's the-
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
Is
Is that the one where it said not tonight, nigga? And he had the video. It was like not tonight, nigga.
You know, Jonah.
He said nigga somewhere. The white boy. He said nigga somewhere. I can't remember. They had on the video saying nigga. I don't know if he was at Walmart. He was somewhere. He said nigga
I
somewhere.
don't know, bro, but he was on the little internet talking crazy.
Yeah, no, he said, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I was on the.
When I see you, I'm gonna
Listen,
smack you.
I seen them when I
That
was
was
a
years
kid.
ago. I was fresh off the porch. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he came around trying. We on the block, and he came around trying to act like, yeah, man, we had this spot, Saint. He like, yeah, like you know what I mean? Because he is a bot for real.
Nah, when we was in school, he was younger than me. I seen him slam the fuck out of somebody like
Yeah, he
20
was always
times like
a
this,
little
like that.
chubby.
Yeah, no, he was talking crazy. So no, I never got. But y'all was talking about
crazy,
fighting, so I
like-
had to ask.
No, slap
Who
the
won?
shit
I
out
feel
of
get
him.
busy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't even gonna lie. He had a picture where both your hands like this. He's connected.
Where?
He's connected. Both your shits is like this.
You're a liar.
I'm not lying, bro. I'm dead ass.
Don't make
serious.
me go in the
You wanna go
archives.
ask
I got
him?
all my Facebook videos from all the.
You wanna
old
ask
people.
him?
Yeah,
You
I would
can
love
ask
to
him.
ask him.
I'm telling you.
So
He had a
first,
picture.
so this is what I want to say. First and foremost, that was toxic as hell for you
fuck.
to
It's trying to
for you to go
fuck.
to
You trying to see
that.
that-
So we gonna get to this. No, hold on. We gonna get to
How do you stay away from a conflict? Say, man. See?
Here's a question. Here's a question.
Now I'm about to go slap the shit out of somebody again. It's gonna be all on fault. See? You talking about?
You talking about? That was like how many years ago? That was a whole. That was way longer than the.
No,
like,
no.
that was-
So what you're saying is past the statute of limitation of pettiness? Is that what you're saying?
Man, this is
limitations.
like damn near
No, this
15
was-
years ago,
Yeah,
bro.
this was when I was standing.
Oh yeah, that
A minute ago.
That shouldn't matter then. That shouldn't
Yeah, I was
matter.
fresh off the porch. Like,
No.
he
just was talking
nah,
crazy.
years
I
ago.
told him when I seen him, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. We was just in the middle of the dice game. Swear to God, you can ask Angelo. And I'm shaking dice, rolled the dice, looked up. This nigga walking across, I think it's Court Pine, whatever the fuck it is. They just ran off the porch.
Yeah, no, he just wanted. He just came over. He seen it was a bunch of young bucks. You know what I'm saying? Doing. You know what I mean? He trying to brag and shit. You
Why
know
ain't
what
show
I'm
you
saying?
the video?
He ain't show me.
He said he
didn't
showed
show
me a
me.
picture.
He didn't show me a picture.
Never toxic. We ain't gonna feed the toxic.
My toxic trait, you know what I'm saying?
So hold on, wait. Before you even say that, so here's the question: what's a toxic trait from a woman that you like?
Oh man.
He got a list. I can see it.
Yeah.
I like the bitch pettiness. I don't know why. Like, the bitch, like, you got me fucked up.
Like petty, like how? Like she be like, "You where you going? You going over there to see that bitch?" You like that?
Yeah.
That's toxic as fuck. We just talked about this shit.
I
This nigga-
do, because I I swear to God, I ain't going nowhere with down Trey Beats, but damn, that lets me know she thinking about me.
Fuck that.
Bitch go get cut,
Bitch, you better shut the fuck up.
She gon' see this shit sweet.
Move around.
Yeah, crazy.
Bro, what's the toxic trait you like in a female?
I mean,
You agree?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't be liking that toxic shit, man. If I had to pick one,
You don't have to
that
pick
toxic
nothing.
Shit, nigga. Shut
I
up.
don't.
You don't have to pick nothing. If you don't like nothing, you don't like nothing.
You toxic enough?
Huh?
You toxic enough?
I do feel like there is maybe a trait that I might like though. Just do the butt real quick. I'll think about
No, go ahead, say it. What do you think about it?
it. Yeah, I'm thinking about
What toxic females do that I like? I feel like I like women that try to check me. It ain't gonna count, but if she
So
can pull
you
it off,
bring your ass the fuck home. That's the check. That's what you want.
nah, I'll be talking about like she be like, the other bitch ain't shit, like some shit like
That's
that, like
not a check.
toxic. Like she let me know about the other bitch that she know.
That she know you fucking. Fuck that bitch.
I don't gotta be fucking. She just gotta know about the other bitch.
I ain't really toxic. Bitch, I ain't really toxic, man.
I'm saying I don't like
Give me the
toxic.
nitty gritty meaty. Pause. No diddy. Toxic that you like
Did
in a
you say
female.
meaty?
Yeah, he
Okay.
Yeah, he
I
said.
Okay.
I already said no diddy.
I got one.
What is it?
When they like, not when they use sex against you type shit, but like when it's like, you know they mad because, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, they start acting real. Like,
No, I don't understand that.
And now you like, why don't you just speak up and just tell me you need some dick?
Yeah. That's all you
I mean,
want.
it make me,
You been
I ain't
texting
gonna
and
lie,
calling
like,
me all day, and all you want is for
Nah,
me to
nah,
just
it's to
come
a
over
certain
there,
extent though. It
pull
ain't
my
like
pants down,
it's like oh you have a little attitude or whatever like type shit. Like not no like we then got into a fight. It's
I don't
like, you're a
think I-
child at that
I don't
point.
think I've ever dealt with that.
I'm talking about like she got a little
You ain't
attitude
never-
or some shit like that from the
You ain't never
You
got
never
no
done
bad
that?
sex.
I must be sleeping.
She got a little attitude, and then it ain't even your fault, low key. It's just because she, you know what I mean?
You ain't never had a bitch.
She been
choke
working
you
all
up
day.
As soon as you
Whoa.
walk in the house against the door, like nigga, where the fuck you been? Like damn,
That shit gonna turn me off. I'm probably gonna leave out.
I'm just masculine energy.
I'm gonna be like my man. Unhand me now.
Cause I'm girl your ass
Touching
up
me
as soon as I
and
get girl. Fuck
Yeah, I don't like all that aggressive shit.
Yeah,
That's like,
nah.
that's like so.
I ain't gonna lie, I got
Dude.
PTSD. I
That's
can't.
kind of what's gonna put me to that next thing. Like,
Pull my pants down, god damn it. Shit.
Don't
Nigga,
make
go
that
ahead
to
and
me. I'll be
get to doing what you want to do.
Brian Senpai was saying the same thing. Brian son, the cop from BMF. Go ahead and pull his pants down. See what they got him. He told us, get some pull your pants down.
No, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But that's like my toxic thing. Like, so that's why I don't like toxic women, because my toxic thing is as soon as something don't go my way, I'm leaving. Like if I be out, like say I might have had a girl and I stay out all night, I'm not coming home. You gonna have to find me in the streets. Like we ain't got nothing to talk about. I know I stayed out all night. You think I'm about to come home and argue with you? You know what one girl gonna have to do? She gonna have to pull up on me on the block. Like, I'm not gonna argue. Just come on. Like, that's what you gonna have to do. Like, no, baby, it's alright. I'll forgive you.
Can this be a toxic trait that I always gotta hang out with niggas like him?
Nigga, I'm toxic. Nigga, I'm good for you. Like, what the fuck?
No, it's not. Cause the problem is your ass wanna stay out all night, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, I'm just your homie. I ain't even out here.
No. Hold on. Let me finish. Yeah, no, I'm gonna finish.
I ain't even out here looking for no Gucci, but I want to go home, babe. I wanted to come home, but this nigga it's his car.
Your bitch ass is down. That's what I'm getting to. You talking about 9 times 10, I want to go home. 9 times 10, you didn't fucking drive. Where else you gonna be?
You gotta wait. You gotta.
So he already gave his, but fellas, the same thing. What's a toxic trait of yours? Like, what's your favorite toxic trait of your own?
I'm a liar.
Could you repeat that again for the camera? Could you
Look at the camera and tell me what you just said. God damn it.
I lie.
Say's a liar. Did y'all hear what he said?
Fibber. He's a fibber.
I might tell a little lie.
Little lie.
Cause my whole
Stretch the
thing
truth
is
a little bit.
my whole thing is like I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to think that like they're stupid or they're not good enough or nothing.
So why are you lying to
like,
get those things?
Cause like it's like the whole point of like. You know what I'm saying? I tell lies that there is even no reason to tell lies. Like, that's why.
This is the worst lie.
Because, bro, when I was a perfect, non-toxic boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about,
What happened when you was?
motherfuckers crushed that. So now it's like.
I don't know, bro. That was that one when he get hurt when he 13. Now he be fucking
It
up the
wasn't even
world.
13. I ain't even say no. I'm talking about grown man status, like real life, like.
So you give him one relationship
felt like a
because he was
person.
hurt?
Man, you have no idea, but yeah, that's my toxic trait. So I'm like, what's the point of me telling the truth if you're not gonna believe me? So I'm gonna lie.
I feel it.
You're telling the truth for yourself, not for them. Bro.
I'm be straight up. It's probably like my nonchalant character. I don't
Take shit
it
serious.
shut the fuck up. It ain't that. It ain't that I don't take shit serious. It's just like I don't know.
You don't take shit serious.
Yeah,
But is
It be-
that being toxic? Do you do it on purpose? Or?
No.
She
That's
can
just who I.
leave.
That's literally
She
who.
can stay, bitch. You can
That's
move in.
that's
you
just
can
how
move
I
out.
am. I'm not
You
an
don't care.
overreactor.
You don't
Like,
care.
I keep my composure more.
But what about how you feel though? Is that
No, but that's the thing though. I could really love the fuck out of you, but if I didn't cry and stuff like that, don't take it as like, you know what I'm saying?
You'll cry.
Like,
motherfucker? Let him talk. You ain't
Ask him
listening.
a question like a
He
man
said he.
crying over.
girls be wanting you to show some type of emotion. Crying is showing an emotion.
Anger is showing emotion.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? When
So,
I'm,
but
when I'm
when I was-
sitting there like this, like, all right, well, like, my bad, like this is how this went down and stuff like that. Like, I am hurt. Like, I don't believe you because you don't seem hurt. Or I mean, like, I'm not a.
You're not gonna
I'm
be
not the
outside
guy.
in the rain.
Yeah, I'm not
with the
Ray J.
speaker to the window.
I'm not that guy.
Yes, you is. You look like
But,
that nigga.
You look like that
It's-
nigga.
I'm just
So-
I can see you doing that shit for
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Look, you already
Bang it
said
on, bang it. Don't put your trauma on me, bro.
Trauma.
I'm
I'm just saying what you look like.
And
bro.
then they be like, you trying to act too player and say, I'm not. It's not that. I've been through heartbreak and stuff like that. I've been
Oh.
through way worse
Oh.
than you know what I mean.
The average person.
So yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
you know,
I know.
like I've lost. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like it don't. I don't mean to be like that. It's just
Well,
who I am.
no.
No, I'm good.
I'm just saying.
My
Just here for you.
my
You gotta say no
toxic
Diddy before you do
Not
that.
for
My toxic,
Yes, for a hug.
For a hug.
Let me dapping him up, but you been sitting here all day. He been sitting here all day. He been
Said
here.
he got trauma. He's been hurt. That's
From a woman, he don't want you
That's
hugging him.
what I'm saying. I was gonna get my uncle hug. Like, come here, man. Bring it in. Like Martin.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Puppy
I'm
hug.
not that guy.
No, Diddy. Don't
breathing in his ear.
Yeah. Martin didn't breathe in his ear.
Next thing you know, you call him daddy.
Time out. Do the Martin hug. Where's
feel
your
me?
Where's your head?
His head
Time
is
out.
that
Where's
way.
your head? Where is his
Watch the
head?
episode, man. I can't wait to show the episode.
Okay, I don't care what you're talking about. You're breathing in that man's ear. No
Yeah,
dick.
breathe no man's ears. No, y'all go. No dick.
Freak boy. Yeah, that's you.
No.
So my toxic trait comes in a combination, right? So I call it one because it you know what I mean, it all works in unison with itself. So my toxic trait for me, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know why. I can't do it. If when somebody says something to me, right, and they tell me or they call themselves telling me how they feel, right, or how they feel about something that I did, my toxic trait is bullshit. like I'm be honest with you. Like if you tell me like
I know who the fuck I am.
keep it no, I'm keeping it 100. So like if you say to me, if Saint say to me like, yo,
His
when
face, and I got so serious looking at bullshit. Like,
yes, like so when you like if Saint would say something to me, right, and you be like, yo, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, no bullshit. Like when you said that, yo, you hurt my feelings. Bullshit. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, but it hurt my feelings. I don't care what you feel like it did. That wasn't my intent. So you're not gonna. That's why it's toxic, because I'm looking past your feelings and say that's not what I meant. So you can't hold me accountable to what you think I meant when that's not what I meant.
That's a.
I don't think you meant to do it, but you did it. And the whole point that you did it, you still can't sit here and be like, my bad. You just gonna still sit here and say
No, I'm not
bullshit?
I'm not gonna say that. I don't say like my bad. Like if you feel that, I apologize if you feel that way. But know that that's not my intent.
In a relationship,
so because it's
that's
not
crazy.
because it's not my intent, you can't hold me to that. So what I'm saying is just
No, I feel.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you a simple example. A simple example is if you be like, if somebody say that, if a chick say to me like why you can't keep it real with me? If I don't lie to you, I'm keeping it real with you. If I'm being me, 100% me, all that, I'm keeping it real with you. So when you say why you can't keep it real with me, I'm gonna be like, cat, because I'm keeping it real with you. So then when they're like, no, you're not keeping it real with me, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm gonna argue that. I can't let that go. Like I gotta prove to you the fact that I, so like that's the toxic trait. The toxic trait is me, number one, when you say I did something to you, saying I don't believe that I did that because that wasn't my intention. And two, arguing the fact that it wasn't my intention to get you to see where I'm coming from. So if that's a toxic trait, which I think it is, and sometimes, because I feel like people use it the wrong way, they'll be like, oh, well, that's narcissistic. No, I'm not narcissistic at all. But you can't do that. You can't do this and I can't do that, so that ain't gonna happen. So at the end of the day, like, toxic to me is when shit goes on and I gotta put something into it that's gonna poison the well of whatever's going on, even if it's an argument. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like when they telling you your feelings and I gotta step in there and poison the argument to get my point across, that's what I feel like is toxic. So that's why I feel like it's a combination of the two. So that's that. Any last words, fellas? No last words.
Shout out to all the beautiful.
Clean under your fingernails and brush your teeth. Dirty niggas. I know y'all niggas out there scratching your ass and shit, not washing your hands. I watched the old nigga the other day take a fat shit and then just didn't. Walmart, I'm telling you, he was, listen. I wasn't watching. Why am I watching? He's in the store.
Let's start that. You said, I was watching the nigga in Walmart.
I didn't say watching. I saw a nigga taking shit. But I wasn't watching. I wasn't peeking. I knew it. I knew the nigga was taking shit. Anyways, nigga ain't washed his hands. Walk right past. I was looking at him. He was making eye contact. I said, oh shit. Like he ain't gonna wash him. He ain't wash them. Wash your hands. That's nasty.
Yo, man.
That's word from Young.
Oh, wait a minute. I got something to say. I was talking to somebody the other day at the Elks, and you young bitches don't even know nothing about Summer Eve. That's why I can't fuck with you bitches. I need a woman, when I walk in her bathroom, they got Summer Eve in there. That's the type of female that I want nowadays in my life.
I don't know if I...
You know something about the sunflower little one and everything? If you know what I'm talking about,
I think they stopped because they was getting